Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil with Chris. This is Episode 5. So, last time we explored most of the guardhouse and dealt with some sharks underneath the guardhouse as well. So now we are prepared to enter the final room, and you can see I've already taken out the shotgun. This is my equipped loadout for this. I think we should be fine. Also, I never noticed, but look how weird his shotgun pose is. He's holding it with, like, his wrist. Like, his hand is just placed slightly in the wrong spot for this. Also, his arm looks really long there. Well, I say I never noticed that, but I don't know if that's the case with Jill. I definitely don't remember. Oh, don't move that, or we're gonna get tentacled. So yeah, it's kind of weird to me just how much I'm enjoying replaying this, but I don't know, I have a good time every time I replay a Resident Evil. Even Code Veronica, which I've mentioned before I don't have the highest opinion of, I enjoyed more on my second playthrough, but that game has a lot of things that will just kind of screw you on your first playthrough, so that's why I probably didn't enjoy it as much then, but after replaying it so that I can get ready for an LP, I definitely had a better time with it. And it kind of mellowed my opinion. Alright, we can't stand here. Can't stay here, this is B territory. So we unlocked this door last time with our red book, but we didn't actually go through. And that's because it locks you in. Chris just walks right up to it like, what's that? That's unusual. Oh no, I've been snatched. Rebecca was just wandering around, and she heard Chris. Oh, Chris, that looks bad.
Rebecca, no, it's no use. The roots of it are in the basement. You can... Whoa!
Chris!
Take this file with you. Use the information in it in order to make the potion and kill the root. Rebecca, please.
Chris, don't die!
Chris, continue to not die. So funny thing, apparently if we had never agreed to take Rebecca with us, at those times where it asks, she wouldn't show up here, and we would just have to fight the plant. Alright, so Chris can't handle chemicals, but Rebecca, as a medic, knows how to handle chemicals. So with her, we can grab all this stuff. Takes a long time for that plant to kill Chris. So we have time to figure out this puzzle. You notice the music completely stopped as well. So we need to create v-jolt before we can dump it on the roots, and we have 4 bottles in which to do our mixing. So, looking at the formula on the wall here, we can kind of work backwards. So we need 13 plus 3 to get our v-jolt. And to get 3, we need water plus, I think red was number 2. Yeah, we need water plus red to get to 3. So we want to make 13 first. And 13 is 6 plus 7, 7 is 3 plus 4. So let's start with that. 3 plus 4. So 3 is purple, which is water and red. It's a lot easier to tell where the actual chemicals are. Well, I guess I don't know which one this is. Is that green? Okay, so green is 4 by itself. But we need to find red. Okay, there's the red. I wish this room had some music. It's very, like, quiet. Kind of weird how there's certain spots in this game that just have no music at all. Alright, so we got the 3 and the 4, so that gives us 7. And we need 7 plus 6. So we need red and green to get 6. I guess there's only 2 chemicals here we can start with. I think there was 3 in Remake. But yeah, there are actual, you know, bottles of colored liquid that you can see in Remake. Here, it's just a vague shelf. Alright, so combine these, and then combine our 6 and our 7 to get 13. And then we just need another 3. So it's a pretty simple puzzle. They give you a lot of information. I feel like this is one of the most informative puzzles in Resident Evil. No, not number 4. I guess the fact that it's umbrella number 2 also means that they didn't really need to tell us that red is 2, because it's also just 2. Weird how that mathematically works out. Nope, we need to mix it with water. I almost just fucked up the whole thing. And bam, v-jolt. Now I can destroy that Ivy monster. No, that's in Resident Evil 2, Rebecca. This is not an Ivy monster. Though, the Plant 42 connection to the Ivies in Resident Evil 3 is that they call them Plant 43s. And that they kind of consider them an evolution of Plant 42. Okay, so now we need to go to the room with the ladder. Is that 2? Yeah, that was 2. Again, these sections are much easier when you've already cleared out all the zombies. This would also be a lot harder if Rebecca had, like, consistent health, because I took some hits as Rebecca last time, but she's still fine. That was this room over here. Nope, never mind. That's the armory room. I was right in my first guess that the root room was right next to us. Alright, so now it looks like a plant root. We throw our v-jolt at the roots. Also, it mentioned that if you mix the umbrella chemicals wrong, it creates poisonous gas, and that is actually true. If you fuck up the mixture for that puzzle, it will just poison you. Better go check on Chris. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was still the case. So yeah, even in the remake, if you use the v-jolt, it doesn't kill the plant, it just weakens it considerably. Which is why I brought the shotgun, even knowing that we could make the v-jolt. Right, we gotta watch out for that goop it keeps trying to drop on my head, because that will also poison you. Pretty much, this is just the poison area of the game. And there it goes. Pretty easy. That was what, like 6 shots? Get out of here, you stupid plant. And we get a mansion key. The only reason we came out here, basically, was to get this one key, which is, as you might expect, the helmet key. So now we can go back to the mansion and open up the areas that we couldn't reach before. Can I go through this door now? Yeah, okay. The plant's roots were blocking this door. You know, it says that it blocks it when it's sleeping.
I can't believe it. Are you okay?
Yeah, so much for him. We got to the root of the problem.
I don't get it,
Saved
Chris.
again.
I just...
Really, thank you.
You'd do the same for me, wouldn't you?
No, I'm physically unable to mix chemicals.
I guarantee it.
Well, Chris, this is Richard's radio. We received communication from Brad at the courtyard a little while ago, but he is still flying around in the sky. He obviously couldn't hear our voices. Maybe his radio is broken.
I see. Understood. I'll keep it. We should somehow let Brad know we're here.
You got the comm radio.
At the pharmaceutical room I found a little while ago, I think I will be able to make something. Anyway, Chris, I'm glad you're safe.
So yeah, they definitely don't have as much like weird, awkward dialogue as Barry and Jill, which is probably why they're not memed nearly as much, but it's still fun to hear it. She can make something in this room. So what is that something, Rebecca?
This room is fully equipped with medical supplies. I can treat you, except for your major injury. Would you like me to?
What major injury is that, Rebecca? She made it sound like he has one that she can't fix, but otherwise she can heal your wounds.
Yes, please do something for me, temporarily.
This may have some side effects. Rebecca treats Chris.
Most of these medicines are from Umbrella.
What's Umbrella?
Don't you know? It's a large-scale pharmaceutical company based in Raccoon City.
Oh, I see.
Despite the fact that the city I work in is almost entirely owned by Umbrella, I've never heard of them. Weird. But that's I guess our first hint at the connection between Umbrella and the mansion. Because we haven't seen much of that yet. We did have that one report that actually referred to the virus by its full name. Oh? Is that Wesker's
Wesker!
Gunshots I hear?
Chris, you're alive.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Aren't you with Jill?
I'm sorry. We were attacked by a strange monster. I lost track of her while we were scouting around. I hope she's okay.
I see. Well, it's not your fault. This place is crazy. If we stay here, all of us will end up dead. What should we do, Wesker?
We have to complete this mission. Whether we escape or stay and look for Jill, we don't have many bullets left, and we can't even protect ourselves.
Speak for yourself, I've got like
We're
70.
still in trouble. Chris, there are a lot of locked rooms in that house. Check them out one more time. There must be a place to hide safely. I'll look around the house a little more.
Okay.
Let's get going.
That's my caring and level-headed captain. I do find it really funny that even though, you know, in the live-action section he has that blindingly yellow hair, he's not even blonde here, he has like black hair almost, and then later they kind of made him more blonde. But I like the detail that he was actually shooting at a bee, and there was a dead bee that just exploded. It's a great effect. Why is that even there? They just completely explode into polygons. So I had forgotten if that was actually in the original game or not. Because you do encounter them there in Remake as well, and he is shooting at bees. Okay, so we're pretty much done with the guardhouse. We've done everything there is to do here. I'm wondering if I should take one of these with me. Or, you know, deposit them. I realize I could have just taken them all. But we really won't need more blue herbs. We didn't get poisoned at all. Which I was not expecting. Also, that means we can deposit our healing. Can we? I think we can for now. We should be good till we get back to the mansion. Then, maybe not. But this is where our shotgun ammo stockpile is going to come in handy. Radio.
This is Brad. I know you can't answer me, but somehow you This is Chris. Brad, can you hear me? Damn!
I feel like I need subtitles for some of these cutscenes because the dialogue mixing is so low compared to the background audio. I might have to add subtitles to that cutscene with Plant 42, just so you can actually hear what they're saying, because it's very hard to make out. Alright, the dogs are still out here. Oh, okay. This one was a little touchy, but the one that I just ran past doesn't care. We still have this elevator situation to deal with, but we don't have a battery, so we can't. Look out for snakes. I like, too, that the snakes are just, like, poison-colored. Oh, no. Okay, the animation saved me. Alright, what's the layout of this area? This is run straight and then go left? Or the opposite? Over here, dogs. Okay, now they are slightly walking towards me. This one might trigger. Yep. It's okay. We're almost back in the house. And that didn't damage me very much at all. So this might go poorly the first time. There's the elevator that we can't use. There's the shack we just came out of. And here is our first hunter. Which, they're kind of awful, always. I like hunters, I like when they bring them back in Resident Evil games, but I don't like them because some of their behaviors are very unpredictable. Some of their, weird dodges and the lunges they'll do can just really fuck you over. So we're gonna probably have to start healing at this point in the game. Oh, no, I'm still in fine. Wow, that did not do a lot of damage. They do have an instant kill lunge attack where they jump in the air, but that one's pretty easy to avoid compared to all of their other attacks. I just hate how dodgy they can be, where it's like, they suddenly just instantly shift to the side to avoid your attack, even when, you know, they shouldn't be able to avoid it. Alright. So, hunters are going to start showing up in the mansion now. Which is why I saved all this shotgun ammo. As we can see there, it's still not the most effective against them. Chris, take the floating book. Oh, right, he wouldn't take it because it was dark. Eagle of the East, Wolf of West. Nothing important. I picked it up, but it's not important at all. There's a medal in the book. A medal from the first Doom book. Can only see moonlight and dense forest. Some magnum rounds. Is there not a note here? Nothing uncommon. Alright, I guess we don't have to come in here then. So we have magnum rounds, but we obviously don't have a magnum. And it is optional to get the magnum. As far as I remember. I remembered about a second too late that there's a hunter here now. Well, we're still in fine. And hey look, now there's a bunch of items in here. There's actually a note on the wall outside that I didn't read. We'll read it on the way out, but it explains why there are items here. Okay. I'm gonna have to rearrange this a little bit. Wow, remember when I said that I wouldn't have like a stockpile of 100 pistol bullets by the end? Might have to eat those words. There. That didn't need to be organized like this, but it is. Okay, so we'll also deposit our medallion. I can't remember if we need the lighter again in here. Obviously, we still need it again because it hasn't disappeared, but can't remember where we need it exactly.
Are you coming back? What's that?
It's me sitting up in my chair, accidentally unplugging my controller and then having to plug it back in. Because this controller doesn't hold a charge, so it has to be plugged in. Okay. So yeah, we'll leave the lighter for now. And the next time we run past a green herb, we'll use it. I don't think we need the first aid spray, though. So we just have the key and the shotgun. I should probably save here, because if I die, we're gonna have to do this all again, but I'm feeling stupidly confident. I'll put some bullets in the back room. Use them in case of trouble. Wesker. Such a caring captain. Alright, I think there's 2 hunters in this room. Let's check. Yep, there are 2 hunters in this room. How do I want to deal with this? I think we might just have to rush him. Chris, please. You were supposed to turn, not examine the doorknob. See, the problem is they have an invincibility frame when they're getting up, so I can't just immediately shoot them. Shit. Well, at least the other one didn't trigger. See, I shouldn't have taken any damage there at all, but I fucked it up. And then the hunter unpredictability screwed me over. Like, the fact that they can do the jump attack and then immediately claw your shins right after, that can be a finishing combo right there. And if I were Jill, I would be very dead. Alright, hopefully this other hunter will be easier to take out, because he's just standing in the middle of the hallway. With his back turned, even. So there's another door in here that we can open with the helmet key. Oh, there's an herb. I don't actually need it anymore. A hole opens in the fireplace. Oh, right. Yawn. Kind of forgot that he shows up here again. Alright, well, we have the shotgun. Unfortunately, this is not optional this time. Wow, this is actually the safest place to be. If we stay tight enough in his coils, then he can't turn around. But he can go right through himself. Get out of here, stinky snake. And again, Chris's durability is displayed. Also, it can't poison you in this fight like it can in the first one. I don't know why. I guess they just didn't want to do the serum thing again. And then he melts away into goop. Okay. So, and we dealt with that. Wanted to make sure that we weren't missing anything before we jumped down the hole, because obviously we can't backtrack immediately. It's too dark to see. Well, you jump down. Actually, before we jump down, let's use that green herb after all. Might as well. Okay. Kind of debating depositing the key because I don't think we need it down here, but I think we'll hold on to it, just in case. And since we don't have Barry to come and offer us his rope, there is no way back for Chris at all. We just have to go forward. There's a switch below. Will you push it? I'm trying to read what the actual thing says. It says full metal prison. I had to, like, lean close to the screen. I just don't get why there's a hidden gravestone in a hidden room that leads to another hidden room. Like, they had to disguise it as a gravestone, even though no one was going to see it unless they had already found the hidden room. Also, the only way to get in there was from breaking a hole in the floor. So, I guess we just got very lucky that the snake decided to smash that one spot. You having some trouble there, bud? Let me give you a heads up. Alright, our shotgun stockpile is actually not going to last that long. I had completely forgotten about that boss fight. So I wasn't prepared for it, but thankfully it was very easy. And that sound is the sound of zombies eating. But what are they eating? Is there treasure? No, there's just herbs. I don't think that guy has anything on him. He might have a small key. Alright, here's the kitchen. You come here much later in the game than you do in Remake. A freezer. It has not been used for a long time. Water is not supplied. Okay, where was that last one we saw? Was that all the way back in the guardhouse? A gas cooking stove. The gas is not supplied. They did not connect the utilities for this mansion. Also, this is like the one time that a zombie is smart enough to use a door handle. It's funny that they get a cutscene for that when it's just a regular zombie. Like, alright, bye. An oven. It's badly rusted and does not seem to work. How do you get a microwave so rusty? Like, most of them are made of, like, stainless steel. Or plastic. I didn't mean to actually activate it. I didn't think I could just activate it. Alright, so this brings us up to this area of the second floor that we couldn't open because it was locked from the other side. So, to get out of here, we need to go down through the other hall. This might actually use a small key as well. Some more magnum rounds. It has not been used for a long time and is dusty. Various books. Various books. Also various books. Various zombie. Scrapbook. Raccoon Times, May 27th, 1998. Animal attack, woman mutilated. May 20th. Around 10 p.m., a 20-year-old young woman's body was found by a passerby on the left bank of Marble River in the Cider district of Raccoon City. Raccoon police assume it to be a grizzly or other animal's doing because there are teeth marks along her mutilated arms and left foot that show considerable power. Since she was wearing a hiking boot on her remaining foot, it has been determined that she was attacked in the Arklay Mountains and fell into the river. They are hurrying to identify this woman. Raccoon Weekly, June 16th, 1998. Monsters in Arklay Mountains? Some people claim they've seen monsters in the Arklay Mountains. The monsters are supposedly about the same size as large dogs and usually run in a pack as wolves do. This may sound like a group of ordinary wild dogs, but these monsters are surprisingly fierce and hard to hurt. They say these dogs won't bother you unless you wake them, so you smart readers should stay out of the Arklay Mountains for the time being. But if you're looking for adventure, check it out! You wanna try? Raccoon Times, July 9th, 1998. Mystery on Arklay Mountains. Mountain Road blocks. Due to successive disasters in the Arclay Mountains, the city authorities have decided to block the road leading to the foothills. At the same time, the Raccoon Police intend to begin the search for lost people with the help of STAR's team members. They expect great difficulty because of the vast size of Arclay Mountains and the primeval forest that covers most of the area. Also, people are still reporting sightings of grotesque monsters in the mountains. That voice was totally unplanned, it just kinda came out. I've been playing Strange Brigade with friends lately, so that might be the reason for it. Most of them are biology and chemistry. Nothing hidden away in this corner. Hold on. Bet I can push this one. Where am I? This door's not marked on the map, but there is a room right there, so I guess it's a hidden room. I can look over the courtyard from here. It's a helicopter port. If I could contact the other members from there... I didn't mean to search it again. Here's some handgun bullets, you know, just in case you needed more of those. There's an ink ribbon on the table. I'm not going to take it. We don't need it. It's not really clear why that room is hidden. Well, somebody stacked too much shit on one shelf. He has nothing to say about that. Poor shelf etiquette. Is this the whole room? There's a switch. Will you push it? Most of them are on chemistry. Something has been placed here. Oh, okay, there's a spot on the wall there. Did I fuck this up by pushing it too far? I did. I pushed it too close to the wall. Alright, let's reset. We gotta push this enough that we can still get in there. Behind it. Oh, actually, I think I fucked it again, because I don't think I can get far enough to push it. Oh no, it's wider over here. The Mo disc. Alright, I didn't remember that there was a Mo disc hidden in here. But we are going to need that. Much later. Man, what were these things called? I feel like they weren't around for very long. Seems to be a startup disc. These, like, discs inside of a cassette type shape. I don't even remember what they were called. Not microfiche, that's a different thing. But yeah, I remember, like, in the 90s, they were around for a short period of time. Maybe they just didn't use them for a lot of commercial things, and it was mostly for, like, businesses, and that's why I never really saw them. Kind of a waste. God, I don't even have space. I was gonna pick up the herb and use it. Well, that was lucky. He, like, hesitated for a second. We're definitely gonna have to come back and grab the rest of the stuff here. Some more shells and some more shells. And the battery. Now I can move the elevator in the courtyard. I like that they tell you in case you weren't like sure what this is for. Because if you hadn't examined that elevator over there, then you probably wouldn't have known that you even need a battery. So, that's a nice little helpful tip. Don't need to deal with you. More hungry zombies. At what point does a zombie stop eating a corpse? Is it not until the zombie reanimates, like the corpse reanimates that they're eating? And they're like, actually, I'm not interested in this anymore. Door is locked. Huh. I thought that must be locked with a helmet key from the other side. Now, see? This zombie reanimated, so the other one stopped eating him. He's like, alright, not interested in that anymore. Well, shit. I guess I just have to backtrack now. Unless that's a simple lock. I don't know. I don't remember that being locked. So we'll have to take the slightly longer way out. So I don't think I left anything behind in this area. I think we can just go straight to the safe room and come back here. Elevator doesn't seem to stop on this floor. Alright, they're getting crazy with their leaps. I'm gonna die here. Never mind, they got very cautious after that. But that's the unpredictability I'm talking about. Sometimes they'll just keep leaping, sometimes they'll slowly walk at you. You never know what a hunter's gonna do. Okay, now I'm actually hurting. So we're going to the safe room on the first floor, but we're gonna take the long way around because otherwise we will run into even more hunters. And I don't want to chance it. Plus, I want to figure out what's going on with this locked door. Actually, we're going to run into more hunters anyway. Is there another one up here? Yes, there is. Okay, so I can't avoid them. We have to kill one of these. This could go badly. I guess I don't need to shoot them so close. I'm just worried about the effective range of the shotgun. Now let's try shooting him from slightly farther away from now on. Oh, come on. That one is so cheap. See, if you time it right, they don't get a chance to swing. But yeah, having one directly beside the door... That was exactly what I was trying to avoid. Okay. See, I'm at, like, leaping range right now, so that's why I'm trying not to let that happen. Fuck. And that's why I don't like hunters. Okay, well...
Resident
because I didn't save for the entire episode, that means I get to do it all again. But that's okay. I don't mind doing that all again. It's actually not that hard, especially now that I know what to expect. So, we're going to end it here this time, and next time, we will start from that save room I was trying to get to. Because it might take a few attempts. I might have to be a little cautious and maybe make an extra save. But yeah, that's Hunters. No deaths, very little damage throughout the game up to this point, and then decapitated. Because I don't know the effective ranges on them. And the thing, I went through that bottom, or I went around that bottom area specifically because I didn't want to run into Hunters because I was worried that was going to happen, and we ran into that anyway, so I think they're just unavoidable in that side of the house. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. I've been Shadefyre, and I hope you'll join me and Chris next time when we get our revenge on the Hunters and finish up with the mansion for good this time. Until then, take care, folks.